Hi everyone, this is African Mama. I'm here again. Guess what? It's been a lockdown season whereby we are all having different feelings. So we're going through, I won't say a difficult time, but then again, there's also a positive time and also negative side effect. But I just wanted to get a clear view from other people and see how they're going through this pandemic. So I've got my lovely friend here. So, introduce yourself, sweetie.
Hi, my name is Alina. And
Okay. So, dear Miss, when did you first learn or heard about this pandemic, the virus? Where were you when you first heard about the virus?
I was in London. I actually heard there is a time a virus just appeared in China, and I was like,
Wow.
okay, that's fine. Many viruses came and then gone. But then we went to Lisbon, and when we landed back, I realized on Heathrow Airport there was a huge queue with the mask on. Then it was the reality check. It hit me. Then it is actually something very serious that's going on. That was the time, mid-February, when I realized, okay, this is something very serious.
Amazing. Yeah. Actually, from my perspective, the first time I heard about this pandemic was I was actually working, and I was in school and I was working, and all of a sudden we got this news that there's a virus that just come in. So we were all kind of panicking, not really understanding what that virus was. Yeah, but however, we were told that school will be shutting down. So that was really devastating for us teachers, knowing that we needed the children to be at school. Yeah, but we had to go with the guideline according to what the government required from us teachers. So I think this was in early March. So the children were actually sent home. Yeah, sent back home, and school was shut down. So it was a devastating time for me then. But there we go. We had to go with the government guideline, and there for me that's when the pandemic started. So yeah, but let's hit on to the next question. Yeah. So how has the pandemic affected you positively or negatively? How has it affected you in any way? Has it affected you in a positive way or in a negative way?
I would say in both ways.
Oh,
I would
wow.
start with the positive one.
Fantastic.
I got more time to spend at home, and I could work more on my education because I was in my last semester when this hit.
Wow.
And secondly, I became more grateful after realizing that when you are not able to meet someone, how do you feel?
Yeah.
So I'm more grateful that I have got my family around, and I got to love them more, even more.
Yeah.
So yeah, it has definitely made me grateful, I believe. And the negative side, I would say many people have lost their loved ones, and they have suffered financially as well.
I feel that. Yeah.
So it is obviously have gotten positive and negatives. But yes.
Yeah. I would say, according to my positive side would be, which is something that you've literally just said. I'm this type of person that I love meeting people. I love socializing. Yeah, I love getting along with people. You know, just having fun here and there. But when that pandemic hit,
Then you realize.
I did realize. I thought back. I was like, oh my God. So this is it. So we had this lockdown. I wasn't able to socialize. But then again, there was a good positive side of it, which was, you know, I had much time to spend with my family, and then I decided to appreciate life more, because at this time I had the time to think about myself. I had the time to think more about family, and I had the time to think more about close friends and how special they were to me. These people that I wasn't able to feel, to touch. So I had those time to think about it, and kind of it was a reflection time for me, you know. So, and the downside was that the negative side was that I wasn't able to touch them. I wasn't able to give them a cuddle, which is something that I like. Yeah, so that's the negative side of it. And again, talking about the shops, I wasn't able to go shopping, so that's another negative side. I love buying clothes. I love going to shops and eating out and all of that. So all of that was just kind of just taken away in one split of a second. Yeah. So here we are. So we're going to move on to our last question, which is, in one word, how would you sum up previous years compared to the lockdown?
The previous year, how can I sum up? Obviously, I was more free in my last years before pandemic. I could go wherever I want to, whatever I want to do, I could do. But I was more restricted due to lockdown, and it is a huge difference between my previous years and this year. But I've become more grateful, and I have stopped taking things for granted, for sure. So yeah, I'm loving every moment.
One word, how would you sum it up? Just one word.
Do not take anything for granted.
Okay, one word. Just one sentence.
Be grateful.
Be grateful. So I would say devastated. Honestly, this whole year, devastated. Yeah. So we've come to the end of a section. So I will lead you on to our next interview. So catch you later. So this is African Mama. Ciao for now. Well, I would say it's been a difficult time since the pandemic lockdown. But I just wanted to get some clear view from people to see, you know, their reflection on how they've been dealing with this pandemic. So I've got a friend here, and we're going to find out his view about this pandemic. When did you first learn about this pandemic?
Oh, me?
Yes. Introduce yourself
Yeah.
first.
Yeah, so that's Hasib. My name is Hasib. I'm local in Hayes.
Oh wow.
So the first time, so I don't have really remember the date, which day was it?
Yeah.
But I was at work.
Yeah.
I was on my break time.
Yeah.
I will pop to the lounge
Mhm.
to have my lunch, I think. Yeah. So my colleagues, they were talking about corona or something, and I came like, what's the corona? She said to me like, is the coronavirus is in China? Oh, that was the first time when I heard about it.
Wow. Well, so you were at work when you heard about
I
it.
was at work.
Oh,
And
amazing.
it was my break time, I think. That was my break time.
Okay, so how did you feel? Did you understand what what corona was?
I did ask, like, what's the corona? She said, like, the kind of virus is like spreading very easy, very quickly, and affected like so many people in China now. I said, how many people? I think it was about 50 or 60 people in China that time.
Okay.
When I heard about the corona first time. Yeah.
Okay. So it's a virus. We
It's
would
a
say
virus,
it's a virus
She
that's
said it's a virus,
a
yeah.
virus that is affecting people.
Yes, exactly. Yeah.
Perfect.
So
So
the first time, yeah.
wow. So how has this pandemic affected you positively or negatively? How has it affected you? Has it
Oh, it's
affected you in a
very
positive
good
way
question.
or negative?
Positively and negatively. Very
Yes,
good, very
yes,
good question.
yes.
So I'm gonna go with a positive way first.
Wow.
Because
Okay.
always like you have to look with a positive first, yeah?
Oh,
The
you're
positive
just like
way-
me.
Yeah, in a positive way is like you don't need to wake up very early, 6 o'clock or 7 o'clock. You don't need to go sleep like very early exact time. It was 11 o'clock. It's a bedtime. I need to go sleep. I don't have to go sleep at 11. Now, this is a positive way. I can go sleep at 3 in the morning.
Oh wow.
4 in the morning. I can wake up 11 or 10 in the morning. So this is the good positive way for me.
Yeah.
And the good things for positive for me, like the people, even this one is not good for the people, for a lot of people. It's good for me, especially for me. So because even if I eat a lot or if I sleep a lot, I don't put any weight.
Wow.
No put weight. That's why it's
It's
like
positive.
exactly positive for me.
Oh, unlike me.
Yeah.
You know, since the lockdown, I have been indoor and I've been struggling with my weight just because I haven't been able to, to do much of an exercise. So everything I eat, I just tend to put a little bit more weight, and I'm sure most people are going through the same thing as well. You know, but your positive side is that
I don't put weight. Yeah, this is my positive side.
wow.
Yeah.
Wow. You
So
must tell me the
happiness.
trick though. What's the trick? What's the trick?
Like
Is it maybe just your metabolism? You know, maybe just the way that
think
you are.
this is like, it depends on the people. It depends on the age, or depends on like the genetic.
Yes.
Yeah, I believe it depends on the genetic.
Yeah. And you born you I
And
think
even I do exercise as well. So I used to go gym. I'm doing exercise. But even if I don't do exercise, if I eat a lot, if I sleep like good sleep, still I don't put weight.
wow.
So this is the very like the good positive way for us.
Yeah. I want to be like you. And what's
You
the
are
yeah.
more than me.
Yeah. So what's the negative side then?
So the negative side is like it's really sad. Every like negative side is like everywhere we can see. Yeah. Even I can tell from the face of the people now. The
Yeah.
negative side.
Yeah.
Especially for me, the negative side was about my business.
Oh wow.
So I do the business because I bring stuff from Europe
Yeah.
to UK. And the big negative way is just at the moment right now, because the border is now closed.
Closed.
I'm not able to go.
Yes.
Even I can go Germany or Europe, like sometimes I can go sometimes I go Germany, France.
Yeah.
To bring stuff. But the problem is now if I go there, so I need to do self-isolate there 10 days. When I come back, I need to do 10 days self-isolate in the UK. So it's no point if I go.
Yeah.
So to be honest, now this is like very negative way.
Yeah.
This is the negative.
So it's not good for your business.
Of course, it's not good.
And so have you been losing lots of money or
I've been losing like probably 30% of my profit. What I'm making per year, or 50% profit.
oh wow. I'm so sorry to hear. It's
So
really
it's like for everybody, for everyone.
yeah. Everyone is passing through that same
Everyone is like affected.
yeah, really affected to everyone. So
Exactly.
that's the negative side. Yeah, I can imagine. I
Yeah.
am so sorry that you're going through all of this, and
Yeah.
and it's everyone that is actually experiencing this same problem. Yeah, so I'm sure everyone can identify with everything that you've said.
Exactly.
Yeah. I am so sorry to hear, but here we go. So, in one word, how would you sum up 2020 compared to other years, compared to previous years, 2019,
just 22.
this
There is a
22?
no comment. No comment. See the people face. You get your question. You get your answer from this question. Yeah.
So how
There's
would
no any comment? Yeah, there's no comment. So if you see the people face can tell you. You can get your answer from people.
everybody's face?
Yeah.
And what do you think people's expression is?
Because like there is no clapping,
Yeah.
no gym, no exercise. If you go to work, you meet the people outside
Yeah.
at work. Like this one can change your mood.
Yeah.
Yeah. So now the people stay at home, watching TV, stay at home, eat, watching TV, just do some exercise at home or in the garden somewhere. So it can't help people.
It doesn't help,
Yeah,
doesn't it?
never.
So how would you sum it up in one word? Seeing that people's faces are not looking very happy.
Yeah.
So what word would you use to sum 2020?
2020. So just one word, I can say, like nothing can stay as the same forever.
Nothing can stay the same
Forever.
forever.
Yeah.
Nothing is the same forever.
Nothing.
That sums it up. That is amazing. Nothing can be the same forever.
Forever. Nothing.
Yeah. I totally agree with you. So
Yeah,
with that
thank you.
said, we've come to the end of your views with regard to the virus or pandemic that is affecting everyone. So I would like to give you a very big thank you
No
for, sharing your view with a lot of people, at least majority of people, the whole world. We're all passing through this. So
Yeah,
I would say a very big thank you, and I'm
I
sure.
appreciate you. So you gave me this time, and I think it's a cool Twitter. You wearing gloves like big jacket. So I'm appreciate.
Yeah.
You gave your time.
Thank you very much. So we've come to the end of this interview. So I'd like you to say bye for now. So we'll catch you later.
See you, and have a good evening.
Thank you very much.
Bye bye.
Bye.
Thank you.
Bye. Hi everyone. This is Africa Mama. I'm here with a very good friend of mine. His name is Harry Gold. Trust me, it's been a very, 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 very difficult time through this pandemic. We've all been going through difficult experiences, so I just want to hear a view from other people, how they've managed to cope during this pandemic. So I've got my very good friend here, Harry, and let's hear his view. Hi, Harry. Say hi.
Hi, it's my boy Harry Gold here.
I'm good. It's good to see you. It's good to see you on the other side of the world.
Yeah, I can say the same.
Yeah. So, well, you're looking well. It's like, you haven't experienced anything, if I may say. But you're looking amazing.
Well, like I say, we've survived the pandemic, so we gotta come out better and stronger.
Exactly. That's the spirit. Yeah. Okay, my first question would be, where were you when you first heard about this pandemic?
Okay, permit me if I split it in two. That's the virus.
Say again.
Allow me split the question in two.
Okay, great. Carry on.
A lot of us didn't hear of the virus, but we saw stuff in the pandemic, while some people heard of the virus before the pandemic. So yeah, I would say the first time I heard of the virus, which we all know today now as COVID-19, I was at a friend's place. I just left work, and he mentioned this virus, which is spreading in China, and we laughed it off as a Chinese thing, Then it came to UK. That was in February. Then it started becoming popular on the news, and 3 weeks later, voila, it's pandemic. I think I was watching the news, and that's when I heard the Prime Minister make the first daily briefing. I think that's when everyone realized we're in a pandemic. And how serious it was, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah, amazing. Yeah, I think for me, when I first heard about the pandemic was I was at work, so I heard about it. And at the beginning, I didn't actually take it very serious. But later on, as time went by, I found out that, oh my goodness, it was something that we needed to, to really pay attention to and really take seriously. But here we are. But yeah. So
how has this pandemic affected you positively and negatively?
Well, it's hard to really see the positive side in a situation like this.
Mhm.
But at the end of the day, there's always light in every tunnel, so we can still say, yeah, there's been some positive side. Positive in the sense that some of us have learned to slow down. I have learned to slow down myself.
Wow.
Uh, I've always been a person who's always on the move, always on the go. I could
Mm.
do like 500 miles journey in 2 days, you know. A lot of us didn't know we could actually just stop for a minute, rest, spend time with family, spend
Mhm.
time with ourselves. You know, this pandemic has taught me a new skill, which is the skill of sitting still. You know, positive in the sense that I've taken out time to learn new skills online.
Mhm.
I've, you know, done few short courses.
Mhm.
Uh, I've had time to do some personal reflection. You know, when you've got nowhere to go, then you find yourself by yourself. You get a chance to find yourself. Negative in the sense that, of course, either we've lost someone close to us, or we know someone who's lost someone close to them. So, one way or the other, we can all say we've felt the loss,
Mhm.
and also business-wise, a lot of things have slowed down. I made some investment move just at the start of the pandemic, or before the start of the pandemic, and unfortunately, by the time things got reopened a bit, I've lost value in, in terms of monetary value of the size of my investments. So I've lost some good thousands in pounds. Some businesses, unfortunately, will not recover. So there have been some lost of business opportunities, you know. So for me, it's negative. The biggest negative impact is the loss of time. We can genuinely say 2020 was just a standstill for most of us.
It was a standstill. Yeah. I'm really sorry that you've lost quite a lot, and I believe a lot of people since 2020 they went through the same situation. A lot of people lost so much. Yeah, but let's hope. Let's keep our finger crossed that things gets better. Yeah, and we look on the brighter side of life. Yeah. Cool. So, in one word, how would you sum up 2020 compared to 2019 or 2018? Or, yeah, how would you sum up 2020 compared to the other years?
I can say I'm still waiting for 2020 to come. Because, you know, because it was just like it wasn't there all of a sudden. It was there, we're waiting, and it's gone. You know, really, I can't find the right one word
To sum it
for
up.
2020. Yeah, if at all, I'm tempted to use the word sad. Sad in that's giving respect to those that they make it, you know. But another word I would rather use is the word hope.
Hmm.
I think a lot of us learned how to cling on to hope,
Yeah.
even when it was not visible in 2020.
Yeah.
Mm.
Yeah, it's true. 2020, I can identify with you saying that you're hoping, like to be hopeful. So yeah, I can identify with you. So that's a good way to sum up 2020 compared to other years. And when this lockdown finishes, what would be the first thing that you want to do?
I think I just want to meet up and have a glass of wine with you.
Oh, great. I'd love to do that with you as well. That would be amazing. That would be really great. So, yeah, it would be good to catch up with good friends like you as well.
Definitely. We've all spent time away from people. Some of us need to burn some fats, so we need to get back in shape. And at the same time, we need to recover time. For me, time is what I want to recover, not necessarily material things. I want to recover time lost away from family, which is very, very important. Time lost away from friends.
Yeah.
Time lost away from work and business and learning. If you can recover time, then you can recover, other material things.
Great. So that brings us to the end of our talk about the lockdown. And hopefully we will see you on the next side. Our next, when the pandemic is all over. Okay. So thank you, Harry. It's lovely to have you here with me, and I will have a chat with you again. So
thanks for having me.
You're welcome. Thank you. Bye for now. Bye-bye. Coronavirus. My school is empty as hell. There's no children around. Very big field. There we are. It's a big building. School premises. Yeah. So anyway, we're just here chilling now. So we thought last year, guess what, guys? Last year I was here throughout last year, 2020, in the lockdown. What does that say? Shutdown. Shutdown. In the shutdown 2020. Not this number, yeah? 2020. I was here last year, and guess what? This whole place was like a dead zone. I was here by myself, just playing my basketball and everything, and it was just totally shut down. Yeah. And then all of a sudden the government is now announced that there's going to be, they're going to kind of open up the shutdown system, and 6 people are allowed to gather in the park and the outside. So today I've just decided to come out and see for myself what it's like now that the government has decided to open down the shutdown. Yeah, and here we are. I've come up with my friends. 6 people can gather, but however, it's just the 3 of us here. So I've come up with my friends, and I've just met a lovely friend of mine as well. So we're just going to talk about how we've all been through the lockdown. For myself, I've kept myself very active. You all know that. I've kept myself active. I've been visiting a few places and keeping it in as well, keeping safe as well. Yeah, so that's the key word, just keeping it safe. So, well, the government said that we should all have our vaccine, so we're all still heading towards there. Some friends of mine, they've already had theirs, and also we're using the swab in schools and stuff like that. So, but anyhow, we're here and we're safe. So we're just wrapping up the whole system now. Yeah. So how are you today, though?
I'm good.
You're good.
Awesome.
Yeah. So and the weather is amazing. How are you? How are you sleeping?
We're good. We're good.
Good, isn't it? We really thank God for the good weather. So we're out and about and we're enjoying this whole weather situation. I mean, the whole weather is breezy, it's blowing, the breeze is blowing. I'm not blowing through my hair because I have no hair. Bye, guys.
So, want to know how we've been through COVID, isn't it? So, it's what's it yesterday? Today is the 1st of April.
What's up, April?
So yesterday was exactly a year when the whole system was shut down and the country went into a lockdown.
Yeah.
And
This time last year, April.
we experienced something we've never experienced in our lives before, which is almost like being in prison.
Yeah.
You know?
Absolutely. Absolutely.
And for some families, it's been very testing.
Yeah. Yeah.
Before I come to myself, I'd like to see the perspective of you. Actually, what was it like for you
What was it like for you now?
to have been shut down?
During the shutdown? What were you doing? How did you find it?
Right, I was working, so I started working from home, and working from home was a bit challenging, obviously children at home as well, and so having to take them out, get back to work.
How did you find that though?
It was challenging because when you're working, the job I was doing is interacting with, in a school. I was working in a college, so it was hard to even interact with students. Some of them didn't show up. Some of them, they had other issues that you couldn't deal with. And then they had the issues of everyone is new to everyone. So a lot of the systems and the computers were not even working. There were things that they're still learning. So everyone's learning together, which made it more difficult because no one knew what they were doing. No one knew where everything was heading towards. No one knew how long it was going to be. And we spent most time resolving computer issues. We spent most time resolving more internal issues. So a lot of study, it was like pointless. Everyone's sacrificing time. Children sacrificing lots of parent time for something that's not really benefiting. It was almost like they just wanted to, mark papers that we've done this, and we had so much reports to do every single week. Daily and weekly, and emails had to be a certain way. So it was almost like exerting energy that we could have put through somewhere else, maybe towards our family personally, so that we could prepare properly for what is ahead. So it's like it's not allowed anyone to really heal and to really understand this thing and to really build strong systems in place, So that for me, I found that like mixed emotions. Like, yeah, it's great that we're still trying to connect the student, but it just felt a bit pushed. It felt a bit, we're just trying to mark papers that, people are coming online, people are doing what they need to do, we're doing what we have to do, but it wasn't effective. No one was really getting what they needed out of it. So everyone was, affected in the sense of the home, children, and those you're working with. But that is just the type of job I do. So I know obviously other jobs will be totally very different. So that's why I found it quite challenging.
Well, I'm curious about this, right? You've got, for young kids, huh? You've got kids, It's fine. It's a pride. It's
No,
pride.
of course.
And I want to know something, right? When it came to homeschooling for these kids and the different ages, how do you cope with, getting them to share one facility like the computer? Right. The other one kid has to do a different kind of work, another has to do a different kind of work. How did you find that? Because I'm curious about it.
For me, I didn't jump on the computer scene because I just felt it's just not fair on them.
How do you split the time?
We do a lot of discussions. So if there's something a little one is picking up, then we all discuss it together and say this is why, this is the way. Oh, so we draw it and then we turn it into a maths or English game.
Right.
But then the other big ones will be thinking, oh, you talked about this. Oh, why don't you talk about this to your sister? Yeah. The two, so it's like pairing up.
Right.
And then the little ones, I just break down the work. So we focus more on doing work together. So I pretend that I was a student, not just a teacher. I was like, I'm a student as well. This is what I am presenting. What do you guys think about this? Oh, mommy, what does that mean? Oh, this means this. Oh, mommy, that. So it's like we're sitting, it's like we're doing story time. It was more teaching. So I didn't really want to keep them in front of a computer because I just felt that was not fair. So we just made discussions. I'll hold the little one, we'll have breaks together, cook together, did everything together, went out together. And wrote a lot of stuff together. So if they're writing, I'm just writing. If we're just doing everything just to get them watching and copying. That's how I kind of dealt with it. So I try not to do the computer too much. So it's more on us. So like when I'm having my day with them, I just pretend I have nothing else to do. So I just say I have a double life, and then I start my life like 3 o'clock in the morning, like 4 o'clock in the morning.
Wow.
Yeah, just to do my little bit, and then we start our day again. So I just thought it's not fair on them to, you know, when you're pressured as a mom and you're thinking of all the other things you need to do, and you're trying to do that day with them,
Yeah.
someone's going to be lashed at. Someone's going to screw you up. You're not going to be patient. You're going to think of all the things that you're supposed to do. So I just shut down. Once it's daytime, it's your time.
Yeah.
Like fully your time. Once they're in bed, it's like I wake up and I just pray, Father, Almighty Father, help us. You know, because it's just like, and it works.
Yeah, it works. Prayer works.
Yes, yeah, prayer does work. That's what it is.
Hi guys, I'm here to take my vaccine and I'm having the
Oxford AstraZeneca.
Oxford AstraZeneca vaccine. So those of you that haven't taken your vaccine, please do try and have yours done, okay? It's better than, you know, catching the COVID. You know, at least you know that you're safe. So, wish me luck. I'm really scared. Peace.
I think you're gonna make a meme now. You're gonna make a meme.
Don't be scared and then she's breathe.
In case you just have to hold still before you know you. Yeah.
Oh,
You won't even know, trust me.
okay, alright, okay. Yeah.
It's over so quickly.
I know it's very cool.
So what are you teaching this afternoon then?
I'm teaching maths.
Maths?
Yeah.
What age group? What age?
It's painful. I can remember. I can remember the pain.
All done? I was only trying to distract
That
you.
was quick.
Was it? Told you.
That was
You want
really
another one?
So how was it?
Yeah, I can have the second one. Honestly, it's so cool.
It's in and out so quickly, isn't it?
It's so cool. So now that's me done. Don't forget to take your vaccine. Ciao for now.
Well done.
So we've come to the end of the video. The short end, we've come to the end of the interview about the lockdown, the whole lockdown system. So we thank God that we're safe and well. We've all been through a difficult time. Some of us lost precious one, and a lot of people lose their jobs, and some of us went through difficult time, you know, not having to connect with people, with families, friends. But hey, it was a difficult moment, and here we are, still pulling strong. I just want to reach out to every one of you out there that is going through this difficult time. I want you to keep going strong. Sisters, brothers, friends, family, relation. I want you to keep pushing forward. It's not the end. Don't take it that it's the end. It is not the end. You are stronger than you know. So keep pushing forward. Reach out to people that you know that are struggling. Reach out to people that you know that love loved ones. Reach out to people that you know that need help, that need support with food. Not just food also. That need love. Try and communicate. So I'm going to leave this word with you. Keep strong, stay safe, and remain blessed.